Let's go bang, game pertama bang ya antara Smart Omega versus Onyx
Yeah,
PH.
yeah. It's gonna.
Let's go bang.
So let us know what you guys think.
Mobile
For game one of this
Ini
best of
tadi ya,
three,
game
will it be
pertama.
Onyx that gets the win in the first game or across from
Sekarang
Smart
di
Omega?
urutan keberapa
Again, we
Onyx
saw
ini?
the
Keempat mungkin.
conditions for Smart Omega to get to the playoffs. They got to win either this against Onyx or Aurora to make it there. So we'll see if they can get the start they need in game one.
Dude, it's so fun seeing mages try to hide themselves in the middle lane. Just put yourself in front of middle lane, because either way you're gonna be seen by the tank.
Yeah.
So they're gonna get the golden XP. And now because of that, Haji can't even clear against the Kalea and the Farsa. Now Onyx gets superior, river rotations. But King Kong moving towards mid lane too. This is surprising. Usually he goes for the greedy route, but he wants to invade.
Yeah, he's going to go actually this early on too. I guess confident enough that
Tadinya
you've got
pakai
a Kalea
Yeah.
to go ahead and tank some up, but also heal you up.
Dude, this is disgusting. He had
Terus
to...
pakai
actually, no. He didn't even
Parsa,
retrieve.
hero
But
favorit dia juga itu kan.
Kirk was attempting to steal
Parsa
the
Selena G.
hammer on the bot side. Oh,
Whoa.
Oh, could have been
Mine
really
already.
bad here. Super Friends does not have the feather airstrike yet, so there's no major changes.
Hindi
The most interesting
equipment
part here maybe is this going to be the Skull Lane,
yeah.
where I wonder when Kelra's going to go ham, go Kelra mode. You know how Filipino Savage things just
Yeah.
happen?
I mean, he's already winning the lane. You know, he's already like putting pressure. Like Netsky even burned the battle spell earlier on.
Is that to be expected though?
I guess
Yeah.
for the Subsidia,
Yeah.
in the matchup.
Yeah.
Now look
That
at that
is-
bone.
That is
Oh,
that's a
sure.
winning matchup for Kelva.
Subsidia
He even
versus
missed one
Warman.
minion just to
Karena
put
lane one-one-nya
pressure
bang ya.
onto the 1-1.
Kita
Just so
tergantung
that you can
hero.
deny a little bit.
Yeah.
Sumber air ada.
Because the
Ingat.
thing is, you effectively become a problem level
Dong.
4, and the 1-1 can't even deal with that because he can't double lane.
Yeah, exactly. Because he's stuck there a lot. There's a knockup from
Tingkongnya.
Brusco. Again, no Tsunami Slam quite yet. So we're all waiting for that, but they are getting pumped up. They're getting warmed up for Turtle number 1 here.
Yeah, Haji's in position though. So is James. We'll see how Onyx responds to this. They're gonna go ahead and grab the buff that they need. Ryzen will be fine. They're gonna have to face this one off. Super Yoshi gets his level 4 too. I'm not sure if they actually are gonna have time for Ryzen to get his purple, but they're just gonna go for this turtle. Onyx will pressure them. Let's see. Oh,
Wow, that's
Ooh,
really
naangkat.
strong pressure. Going in, Brusco hard on the rise and can't even go near for the contest. James with the raised fighter. Keller is low, but will have enough micro
Selamat
to
ya,
walk
Burai.
on out of there. And there goes that scraping ability here of the Obsidia.
James.
First blood goes over to Super Friends though.
Yeah, Onyx Philippines had good turtle setup. Ryzen was
Atau
delayed
dapat
heavily
kill satu.
because of the early game invasion, and Brusco just providing enough control on the front line. Good AOG coming out from Super Yoshi, though blocked the Hunt of Bone coming out from Kelra. He had to
Lawan
flicker out, but
tinggal
overall
satu
Onyx
minion.
was the winner of that fight. He was able to get the turtle on.
Look, 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 look,
Wow.
look.
Oh, speaking of
James?
James, man, Bravest Fighter 2v1. He is doing some pretty good micro, but not going to be enough to play around with Alice and the Farsa.
Super Friends. I like to call
Ikon
that the
jauh
athletic
banget.
flicker.
Yeah.
Survives with barely any mana too. So, but it's another cursed helmet build on Kirk with Alice.
Is that
I
just
mean-
the default right now?
I mean,
Is it for the hybrid?
this time around, there's 3 melee heroes on the side of
Bubuk
Smart
naman.
Omega.
Kelra
This is
masih
the
di
greedy
atas.
build.
Yeah, that's a greedy,
Yes.
greedy build.
Because it will basically reduce your magic defense
Yeah,
per stack. So it's going to
Yes.
keep stacking.
yeah, and
This is when you want to burst down your opponent quickly.
and he doesn't have to worry about heroes like Harris. What was the mage again?
Oh, the previous
Previous
series?
game?
Was it
Eve?
Eve? Yeah.
Eve.
It was
yeah.
Eve. It was
Yeah,
Eve.
he doesn't have to worry about those stuff because if you look at the damage profile coming out from Smart Omega, it's all like intentional. Like for the Kagura, he has to burst the Alice. For the 1-1, he has to land the crossbow tanks. But that's never gonna happen against the Alice.
In fairness, this was highlighted to us by the dev talk we had with the casters, remember? When they were saying Alice's build is just so adaptive. You have to be very adaptive. You have to choose when you go greedy like this and when you want to go full tank.
He is an
Perbedaan
alpha.
golnya
No,
sudah
not
2000
alpha. He's a
keempat
Uranus and
banget.
Esmeralda in one hero.
Who, Alice?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty. I like the flexibility that she brings. Kirk's gonna go ahead and zone out. Ryzen or try to.
Zone?
Oh,
Yoshi as well.
Oh my
Wow, what a
goodness.
big bombing area there. King Kong with a turtle. And they're just not leaving anything for Omega right now.
that seemed to work so good, man. We've seen it so many times now. Just today alone, that flicker from the Alice with that Throne of Ruin. And again, maybe that's where the Cursed Helm plays into part two. You know you're going to be in the vicinity of everybody else. You might as well do a little damage, but bring the hybrid defense down. And it capitalizes really
Oh my
well with a
God.
Feathered Airstrike.
Oh, he was just planning to steal the gold crab. Again, Onyx Philippines, superior turtle control and the turns as well. Very quick coming up from Kirk. They're very decisive whether they want to take the turtle or go for these team fights. And I just like the name Throne of Ruin.
Throne of Ruin.
It's really, you can really see it inside the game, ruin the chances of Smart Omega in terms of contesting that turtle fight.
Yeah, such a big AoE and so useful in a team fight, especially when your enemy is grouped up
Ano pa
together
dito?
so closely like they were earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, so working at this point, you're down almost 4,000 gold if you're Smart Omega. And we've seen this with the Wanwan before, man. You're playing into a Wanwan. That's basically what it is when you have a Wanwan on your team. But I think even in this case, they're going to have to rely on some a better team fighting when it comes to the objectives, man. Because how do you play against the Alice in this case? That's setting things up, which also, by the way, alleviates some of the pressure from Brusco. That's why Brusco, for the most part, his Tsunami Slams, he's been able to utilize it. And mind you, there isn't Purifies over here.
Yeah.
From Smart Omega.
Ouch! Decent hits here from Super Friends with his airstrike. The tower is actually the last target. The only burst here for Omega feels like it's Haji, but even that's not going to be enough for the Alice. Maybe that's why Kirk is playing so aggressively here.
Yeah, that's why I don't like the the gotcha answer from Smart Omega. It doesn't solve the problems that Onyx brings to the table. Yeah, you can stop the Feathered Airstrike, but there's a bunch of robots out there that can actually do the same thing. But right now, you don't have anything against the Alice. Bruce just jumps in.
Looks like a super solid play here, initiated by Kirk once more. But
Look at Kirk
more
just soaked
damage coming
everything
from
up.
Omega, but it's just all around the map. Super Yoshi being left for dead, essentially, by Omega.
Man, look at Kurt. All he has to do is walk in circles.
Yeah.
And no one can go past him.
Walking ulti, that's all.
Yeah, that's the Alice 1-1 matchup. You don't really care about getting stacked at all.
Ouch.
Oh, ouchie, ouchie.
Damn, Kelra is starting to get enabled here. Longest Obsidian Tower not even going to last for long. Ryzen in front. No minions to clear, though. No way for them to clear the minions if Haji's not there. Oh, what the heck happened?
Solo kill.
Solo kill out of
dari King
nowhere.
Kong sana ketangkap
Honestly,
kamera.
I think after this game, a lot of teams would recognize that first pick 1-1 might not be a thing.
Might not be the player.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's a bunch of answers like the normal
Skill level
normal Farsa, and then now
King
you
Kong
have the
yang
Alice
nasa
too.
Yeah.
Like he just walks up. You can't even
Dibuti
try to
Terra.
fully complete the stack because you're gonna be under the the AOE of the passive, and then there's also the Obsidia that could just be last pick.
He's scaling so hard, man. This
Yeah,
guy
this
is
is the most I've
snowballing
seen.
out of control.
Is this the most hurt that we've seen from an Obsidia? I feel like
Best
Kelra-
Obsidian so far.
Yeah, best Obsidia so
Parang
far at least.
orang Onyx
But then
kayaknya
again, you
yung
got to go ahead
main
and credit to the fact that
kill
just
selalu
Onyx is
pilihin
allowing
yang
Kelra to
satu.
get there. So it doesn't matter really what hero
Selalu
he was
King Kong
playing.
yang
He'd essentially
jadi
be at
apa.
this point anyway because Smart
Dia
Mike has not been able to
punya
find an
banyak.
answer to. Really, the
Demon.
first problem is getting past Kirk,
Dex-nya
man, on the
banyak juga.
Alice. I feel like if you're trying to even get the crossbow tang off, even if you did,
Eh,
most
dia
likely
ikut
Kirk
mana?
would just tank up most of that damage.
Yeah, that's the first problem. The second problem is how do you reach Obsidia?
Yep. You can't. No way.
Perbedaan 7.000
Yeah,
gold.
I don't think you actually can.
Yeah, it's a lot worse for Smart Omega.
Diangkat
Well,
langsung.
they're trying really hard, though. They're trying their very best to reach him, but it's going to be a fight in the jungle instead. This Brusco pretty low. It's an AOG from Super Yoshi, but it's only going to be played defensively. They're going to be forced to back off. At least only Ryzen falls. It's like that's a best case scenario, I guess, for
Pun
Omega.
sengaja mancing.
Oh, are they going to push in?
King Kong in
Get
the
these shields?
inside there. Look at that. Just flexing on Omega right now.
Cloud?
Here comes the
Cloud?
drop
Whoa.
from Super Yoshi with a big cloud, but there's just no follow-up.
Oh, Kirk.
Apa itu tiba-tiba
And Left 4
masuk?
Dead, Kirk zoning out every single member of Omega. Can't
Gatotnya gitu.
respond to the Gatot.
Oh, they're going to conceal. They're going to put pressure.
Good conceal. James, the bravest fighter, doesn't really commit quite yet. I guess it's safer to wait for Super Yoshi at this point.
He just wanted to land the stun on the Super Prince to prevent the Feather Nerve Strike so that they can defend. But again, Onyx Philippines, they just have the right toolkit to completely dismantle Smart
duduk
Omega
kayaknya
this
pintunya.
draft.
Look at this wall, by the way. Like, it's just Kirk and Brusco.
Yeah,
How do you even?
it's just a draft. This is just such a big
Ini Lord
advantage
di
for
sini.
Onyx Philippines. None of them can actually touch the Alice. And mind you, they
My
have
God.
the Lapu, but Onyx Philippines understood after a mid lane rotation, they put pressure onto the Lapu, so he couldn't even maximize his
Kalau ini
1v1
nggak mau
advantage
bunyi.
against Kirk. And after that, the first thing that he was able to contest, most especially for James, was the first turtle. But by that point, Kirk already had level 4, and that's
Kalau
why
bunyi itu
Onyx was
bunyi
allowed
kayu.
to heavily snowball this way.
Yeah, it's crazy too. Just seeing what Keldra has here. He's got the Corrosive DHS, Golden Staff, working on the next, you know, and that's the thing. It's just, it's not easy to catch him, and if you do, he's still got the flicker available.
It might just be the wind of nature left for me,
Yeah.
left for him to build, and he's all good to go.
Man, so this Obsidia seems to be playing the part, but more so just the amount of fire.
Yeah,
Firepower.
nggak
There's a
langsung.
Tsunami Slam.
Okay, pressing play here. Gonna be able to AOG out. Ryzen, though, not tanky enough to take it. There's gonna be another big minion wave they're gonna need to deal with. Omega looking for a possible pick. Haji just not finding it quite yet. Bravest Fighter is gonna be
10.000.
available for James, but I don't know if they can use it offensively. They're just gonna have to clear.
Yeah, top turret falls. They hold on to the bottom turret for now. No wave pushing there. So Omega will lose 2 base turrets, hold on to 1. I don't know if Onyx wants to go for more. They're 11,000 gold ahead. Brusco's got the Tsunami Slam and the Flicker. So if they wanted to make an attempt, they could here. This is a massive lead.
They're just waiting for go time. They're waiting for someone to make a bad move. King Kong, though, thinks he wants to make it happen. Tsunami Slam to Super Yoshi with the flicker out by Brusco. That was that trap. And here comes Kelra with the hunt. Not going to be able to get anyone locked in. And it's pretty decent defense by Omega this time around.
I mean, at this point, Onyx just playing with their food. They just want to take down the bot side tower. Even with a Feathered Airstrike from Super Friends wasn't enough because James had to use the flicker, but now they don't have that anymore for the side of Smart Omega.
Okay, big cloud engage here. Super Yoshi has been proven to not take it.
Ini.
Wow, oh my goodness. King Kong is starting to hit like a truck too. Playing out Haji, one combo could have taken him out, but he's going to be able to dash on out of there. Brusco with good backup from the backside. It's going to be a reset.
I'm actually surprised that Smart Omega held on to that base turret still
Besar,
too.
Nikong langsung
Keeping
reset.
Onyx at bay, 11,000 gold behind. So Onyx might have just been trying to push the limits there, but ultimately they don't accomplish what they wanted to.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to wait for this Lord to come up in about 15, but I think even then, Omega might just go for one last ditch effort for this game because it's just so scaled in favor of Onyx right now.
Yeah. Also, you have to think about how they want to position themselves in the fight. If Keldra finds the 1-1, that's about it.
Ini
Because
dia,
he could just
Lord yang
destroy
kedua.
Netsuki in under 2 seconds. That's the amount of damage. That's the capacity of what the Obsidian can do in a team fight. Look at Super Yoshi. Gets melted down to half
Diangkat dong.
HP.
Oh, and I don't know, Super Yoshi not really going to be lasting long here, even with the Revitalize.
Ooh,
There's
the
the
Bone.
Throne activated by Kirk. Bone already used as well. Haji falls. James is following second. Kelra, though, will be shut
Hilang dong.
down by Ryzen.
Oh,
Chasing it on. Energy Eruption to slow down King Kong and
Puncture.
Kirk, but they're still chasing dodge onto the Phantom. Execute.
GG bang,
It's
1-0
Netsky
bang
all
ya.
alone against 4 remaining members of
Nggak
Onyx
kuat ini,
with a
Bang.
10k gold lead.
Yeah, that should be it.
Should be it.
Langsung
They're gonna
aja.
try to
Like
delay
it
him
will
out,
be
but that's
it.
gonna be it.
Dikasih
Nice
aja.
play from Netsky, but it's not going to be enough. A massive advantage for Onyx
1-0.
will push them into game
GG,
number
bos.
1 victory.